What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. I am getting in here a little bit late. Sorry about that. I was messing around. You guys will get to see what I was playing with here in a little bit as we get ready for Heat Race number 1 here with the AMX series. As they're going to go ahead and pull off the starting grid, we're going to go ahead and talk about that lineup. I think it's going to be top 4 transferring through. Go ahead and hit that starting grid if I can go ahead and do it. It's going to be Cody on the pole, Brock second, Nathan third, Eddie, and I did not get to the starting lineup. That's okay. You guys know who these guys are as they head towards turn number 1 and 2. Let's go ahead and move this heat line up to that number 3 spot. Top 3 going to transfer through as Cody leads the way. We got one flipping. And it's not Frank, it is Brock who ends up on his side here in Heat Race number 1. Top 3 going to transfer. We had a lot of good drivers going home last week. But Toxin trying to make sure he races his way in that number 19, currently in that number 2 spot, working on Cody for the lead. Oh, I forgot I could put the track map in here. Let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do it by the car number. I don't know if it shows up over on TikTok. It does, as I gotta go live over there. My bad. As Nathan continues to work Cody for the lead. Jeremy in that number 3 position as Nicholas tries to run him down so he doesn't have to go to a Nazi. What's up, Burke? I see you out there. Thank you for the like, Burke. Appreciate it. Ooh, a little bit of contact there. A little bit of contact as we got a battle for that number 3 spot. As the 23. Oh, he gets into him. He's got him turned around for that final transfer spot. Nicholas gets into him. Jeremy goes around. Nicholas now in the transfer spot. I don't know if he's going to get a penalty here, but Cody leads the way. Matox in second. Nicholas in third. Eddie in that number 4 spot. We got issues out on the track already here in Heat Race number 1. Back up front, Cody and Matoxin side by side for that number 1 position. Here comes Cody. He's gonna give Matoxin that hip as they come down to the start finish line. They're gonna get the white flag this time by. Wow, it is looking like Matoxin might steal a victory here. Oh, I thought we were coming to line. My bad, I was in the wrong spot. Right? He was right upside down. That happened pretty quick, too, so... yeah, that was unfortunate for him, as I'm going to go ahead and change a couple of things over on the YouTube side. I'm surprised everybody loaded up and got where they needed to be so quick, so I didn't have everything ready. I was playing around. You guys are going to get a little treat here in a little bit. As Matoxin has the lead, here comes Cody trying to dig back underneath. White flag lap as these guys battle it out. 3 more sets of corners as Matoxin leads the way. Can he keep that number 1 position? Cody's trying to dig in. Nicholas in the 3rd spot. I don't know if Nicholas is going to get a black flag. He totally junked Jeremy for that transfer spot. I need to take a better look at that, but it looks like on my end like he drove right through him. But Cody lead in that number 2 spot, trying to chase down Matoxin as they come up the hill. Coming around turn number 4. Checkered flag is in the air as Matoxin races his way down the hill. Takes Cody to Gapplebees as they come to the start-finish line. Matoxin's going to take the win. Cody second. Nicholas in a 3rd. How many heat races we got here tonight? Let's take a look. So 3 heat races here tonight, as that is going to be the end of heat race number 1. I forgot the title, the kick side. All right, kick has the right title now. All right, so heat race number 1 in the books here tonight as we get ready for heat race number 2. They're going to stack them up here tonight as Vandenbush. All right, so our treat's going to come in the warm-up, guys. The treat will come in the warm-up, so make sure you guys stick around. This is going to be a lot of fun, as we're going to hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here at heat race number 2, it's going to be Vandenbush starting on the pole. If he grids up, Chase in second, Cody Winicky in third. Going to be Nick in that number 4 position. That's good old Mr. Consistency. Can he get up to the front? Greg Johnson, he was fast last week in that number 5 spot. Jeff Ives in 6. Cody Vandenveer in that number 7 spot. Joey Herbie in 8. Lance trying to keep it down on all 4 in that number 9 spot. And our points leader, Sean Winkler, in that number 10 position. We will go over the points also during the warm-up. Let's go, Cody, says Mike. All right, I haven't looked. We got anybody over on TikTok? We got 6 viewers over there. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing it, as it just randomly got stupid on me. All right, we're going to go ahead and fix that screen. I feel like they changed the camera angles here, because I feel like the camera angles used to be better. Number 2 is probably the best one. Zach, thank you for the share. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Yee, Cody V. Don't say that too fast. It sounds like COVID. All right, so everybody is gridded up. We're going to be looking for that green flag this time by Vandenbush. Going to lead him there. Can he hold on to that number 1 spot? These guys trying to race their way in here tonight. Guys, make sure if you do not already follow the stream, you click that follow button. We were trying to get the 6K over on Facebook. I'll tell you what, it has been an up and down battle, so whatever you guys can do out there definitely helps. As we are still waiting. Oh, I was good. I didn't need the 2 minutes here. I mean, they might have. All right, they got him good. They're going to pull him off the grid, heading towards the start-finish line. Who's going to win heat race number 2? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys have a pit? Jason Babb, as always, thank you for the share, and thank you for the like as these guys pull off the line, heading towards turn number 4 to come down the hill and take that green flag. Pace truck is going to rocket down the hill as these guys run side by side. Who's going to win? Will they make it through turn number 1? Pinch and zoom. Yeah, I know. I gotta create some cameras. It's weird. It's just weird because the camera angles used to be better here. I gotta figure out what's going on. Green flag is out as I head towards turn number 1 and 2. They probably just updated them on me. Down into turn number 1 and 2. It's gonna be Chase taking the lead. Vandenbush in second as Cody and Nick battle it out for that number 3 position. That's the final transfer spot as Nick ships it into turn number 2. He's going to try to take that number 3 spot. Contact as they all bind up. It's like a funnel there, and they ran out of room as the top 4 start to pull away. Joey's got some catching up to do as they continue to beat the wall down at the back of the pack. It's actually F12, I believe. F12. But yeah, you have the right idea. I just gotta get in there and make some new cameras. I don't do a lot of the truck, the off-road stuff just for AMX, so I don't have a lot of time to work on it. Ian, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, buddy. Hope you're having a decent day. Hope the girlfriend is doing well after her surgery here tonight. Or today. As Chase leads the way. Vandenbush in second. Cody Winicky in that number 3 position. So Cody in that number 3 spot, looking for second as he works his way up underneath Vandenbush. Yeah, these guys are pretty good. These guys are pretty good. It's AMX iRacing. Hold on, let me get you their Discord link. You guys, if you don't have it, I'm going to go ahead and grab you a Discord link for AMX. Hold on. All right, so if you're over on TikTok, you're looking to join a truck league, go ahead and check these guys out. There's their Discord down there in the description over on TikTok. as Winicky and Vandenbush duke it out for that number 2 position. Winicky can't get the run out of turn number 1 as they come towards turn number 2. Vandenbush with the edge. He's going to have the line going into turn number 2, but Winicky's going to try to dive up underneath. Here comes Nowak in that number 145. He's looking for a transfer spot. He doesn't want to have to race his way to the consi as they duke it out through the field. There's contact as Winicky gets in the back of Vandenbush. Vandenbush in that number 89 machine heading towards turn number 4 as they come up the hill. Oh, a little bit of contact as Vandenbush skirts around the outside of Winicky as Winicky tried to dive inside. Heading to the line, they're going to get that white flag this time by 1 lap to go. Battle for second. These guys can get contact here and help Nick work his way. Oh, Cody gets the inside wall, steps on it. He steps on the Winky. He's going to lose the transfer spot. Now Nick is in that final transfer spot, but he's got Joey Herbie in that number 4 position all over the back of him. Battle for the transfer spot. Still up in the air as they come up to turn number 3. Nick's going to get himself a little bit of room here as Joey falls back up to the hill. Up the hill. Chase leading the way. He's dominated this one, but we haven't talked much about him as they head towards turn number 4. Coming down the hill. Coming down the hill. Here comes Chase looking for that checkered flag. Chase takes the win. Vandenbush second. Nick comes home third. Everybody else, they're going to the consi here tonight. So heat race number 2 in the books here tonight. That got a little crazy as Cody steps on it. As we get ready for... Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one here. There's some hitters in this one. All right, so it's going to be Brett Smith starting on the pole. Joshua Gaiman in that number 61. He's going to be starting second. I'll tell you what, Josh is quick too, so don't count him out. But look at this next row. We got Zach Drapkin in that number 3 position. Cole in 4th. Colt Buchanan's going to start in that number 5 position. Corey in 6th. Donnie in 7th. Noah Sanders in that number 8 spot. And Tyler rounds out the field in that number 9 position. Twitchell. What's up? What's up, Twitchell? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, guys. As we are going to look for that green flag. All right, guys, waiting for that timer. Looks like they're going to go ahead and get going. This one is Wild West Motorsports Park. I had to look at it. Sorry, Hunter. I'm still learning. You know what? I've done the broadcast with these guys for quite a while now, and I still can't remember them all. User 612812. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. As they get ready for that green flag. Yeah, you got some trucks, Miller. This is right up your alley. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1. Brett's trying to get that hole shot as Joshua going to dig to the outside. Sometimes that outside. Oh, we got another one flipping. Oh, Cole ends up on his roof but lands back on all 4. That, I think, is the 3rd heat race in a row we've had somebody end up on the roof in turn number 1 and 2. Oh, we got another one flipping. Buck is turned over. I'll tell you what, Buck can't catch any luck as he ends up on his lid. He's going to have to take the tow. Battle for the lead as Joshua is starting to work Brett as they come up the hill towards turn number 4. It's a drag race. Josh has position. Brett's going to try to pinch him down just a tick, but Josh going to power out of turn number 4. He's going to take the lead. Give lap number 1 to Josh as they come across the line. Zach just calmly sitting in that number 1 spot. He's got no pressure, but Brett all over the back of Josh, looking for the lead back into turn 1. They touch. Brett up over the wall. He's going to keep it straight. I don't know how he didn't just wreck as they head towards turn 2. They're going to bang doors again up in the air. Joshua with the edge. Brett trying to dig back underneath. They're allowing Zach to close the gap as we got cars turned around. That is Donnie facing the wrong way as him and Cole bash nose. Heading up the hill towards turn number 4. Joshua has the lead, but Brett Smith not letting them go as they come into the final corner. Looking down the hill, going to be halfway through heat race number 3. Ooh, heat race number 3 has been elbows up, but I'll tell you what, these front 3 guys keeping it clean and pulling away from the pack. Ah, okay. This is, you only got to win here. This is a fun track. I mean, it is a cool track. I have raced this one before. Here comes a battle for the lead again as Brett Smith digs up underneath Josh. Can't get there. He's got to get back in line. They're battling for that number 4 spot back there, but doesn't mean a whole lot other than position in the consi as Josh drives up the hill looking for turn number 4. He's going to get that white flag this time by. Top 3 have driven away from the rest of the field as Zachary closing in on the back of Brett. As they're going to get the white flag this time by. It is definitely a fun track, but you got to worry about net code. Sometimes we've seen a lot of net code, especially near the wall going into 1. Josh leads the way as Brett Smith rolls second. Zach trying to work Brett Smith as they head towards turn number 2. Will he be able to find a way to get around? Kyle, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, Kyle. You raced a semi? I'm assuming, yeah. Oh, on Wreckfest. Okay. Josh. Oh, Zach's going to get the inside wall. Keeps it going straight as Josh leads him up the hill. Looking to take heat race number 3. Thank you for the share out there on TikTok. Appreciate it. User 233917150869. I don't know why, but I love saying the numbers. As Joshua takes the win. Brett in second. Zach in third. Noah Sanders is going to bring it home 4th. Tyler in 5th. Corey Cole. Oh, maybe. Donnie looking with no front end. Oh, Cole's going to drift out. Donnie's going to take that number 7 spot. As they come to the line, doesn't matter where that battle is. Even the battle for last is good. All right, so that's the end of heat race number 3. We're going to bounce over to the C main. Let's go see how many people are going from which. All right, so we're going to take 3. We got a C and a B main. Six laps in the C and the B main. These guys going to stack them up. Let's go ahead and... Yep. It is. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit ago. All right. Let's go up on the chopper this time. We got Solomon starting on the pole here tonight. Noah Sanders in second. Greg Johnson in third. I'll tell you what, watch out for Greg. Greg was real fast last week. Franklin in that number 4 position. Corey's going to be 5th. Sean in 6th. Now, Sean is our points leader. This could be big if he doesn't make it in here tonight. Austin in 7th. Cole's going to be 8th. Cody V in that number 9 position. And Brock bringing up the rear in that number 10 spot. Top 3 going to transfer here out of the C main into tonight's feature. So, let's bring it all here in this one, because if you don't get that top 3, you are going home here tonight. Your night is ending early. Is that supposed to be, is that A5 tricks or asterisks with a 5? Or JD? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, though. As they come down the hill, looking for that green flag, this time by Solomon. Leads him down the hill with Noah next to him. That's what I thought. That's clever. I like that. Looking for the green flag as they head towards turn number 1. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as Solomon leads the way. Let's see if anybody ends up on the roof. Franklin sliding into that number 3 spot. Oh, he's looking for more. Almost gets contact there. He's going to push up the track. Currently on that bubble spot. He's going to continue to battle for that number 3 spot as he's got Greg Johnson to the outside as, oh, the 91 of Solomon blinks out there. That's going to create havoc. Hunter, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. as they make contact into turn number 3. Solomon blinking really bad. That's allowing Noah to drive away with this one as they come up to the hill. Looking for turn number 4. 6 laps here, man. It's good to be back. It's good to see you, Zach. Zach Drapkin, the best third place interview you will ever have. Down the hill, looking for turn number 1. These guys get it single file up at the front. Solomon gonna blink out again. Franklin almost into him. Franklin in that transfer spot. We got contact behind him as Sean and Greg get together. John trying to race his way in so he can defend his points lead as they come into turn 2. More contact. They are beating Sean around quite a bit. He's almost all the way around. Somehow he keeps it straight. Cole just sent it into the back of Sean. Sean somehow kept it straight as now they're going to bang each other at the back of the pack. Colonel has this. Hunter Smith, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, bud. Oh, we got one going up. That was Cole sending it up on the dirt. He's going to get back on the track. I'll tell you what. This would be appropriate time to kill you. I came in like a wrecking ball. Heading towards turn number 1 and 2. Noah continues to lead. Solomon continues to blink as a battle for third is raging as Greg tries to get around Franklin. User 8987600498838. Thank you for the share. Chase, thank you for the follow. Battle for that number 3 spot. Greg trying to find a way around Franklin. Franklin somehow surviving. I would have expected him to get killed already. Who I do this? How do you do this? Or I don't get what you're saying. Down into turn number 4. Franklin now's back to that number 3 spot, trying to get back up underneath Greg. Greg gonna pull away down the hill, looking towards turn number 1. I don't know. Down into turn number 1. Oh, Franklin into the back of Greg. Franklin gets into the back of Greg, trying to race his way in. Doug, thank you for the share. Appreciate it. As they head into turn number 2. This is iRacing. Yep. Yeah, that's what it is. The wording's got me confused, honestly. Brad, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. As here comes Greg looking for more as he jumps up underneath Solomon. Side by side up towards turn number 4. They're going to get that 2 to go. This time by a little bit of contact pushes Solomon off the track in turn number 4. Franklin tries to take advantage, not able to do it as Sean tries to work his way around Franklin. Sean trying to race his way in to keep that points lead as they head towards turn number 1. He's going to send it into, Franklin into the back of Sean through turn number 1. Now on the back bumper of Solomon. Could we get a battle for that number 3 spot? Solomon's going to pull away out of turn number 1 towards turn number 2. But here comes Sean sending it in. Franklin helps him turn just a bit as they go through turn number 2 down into turn number 3. Can Sean race his way in, or will Solomon be able to hold on in that blinking number 91 as they head up the hill looking for turn number 4? They're going to get the white flag this time by. Into turn number 4 down the hill, white flag in the air as Noah grabs that right now. 1 left to go. Can Sean catch that number 91? Down into turn number 1. Sean's going to ship it in up underneath. Can't quite get though. Solomon's going to climb the wall as they close in on Greg. Sean is there. Can he take the spot? Does he have enough time? Will he use the door? He's going to slide from 1 and 2. Takes the number 3 spot. Solomon now out of the race if he can't get back around. Into turn number 3. Sean now in the show as they come up the hill. Can he defend from Solomon? Solomon losing ground. Sean feeling good about his chances as they head towards turn number 4. Noah dominating this one well out in front. 4 seconds as they come down the hill. Noah going to take the win. Greg Johnson second. Sean Winkler in that number 3 spot, racing his way up. He had to put in a lot of work. He's going to take a transfer spot What a race at the end. What a race at the end, and we got a B main coming up now. How about Sean racing his way in? And they did not make it easy. Hey, look, there's some people who do rolls like there's no tomorrow in this. All right, let's get ready for heat race, or the B main. Sorry, no more heat races. Top three gonna transfer. Let's pull up that starting lineup. It's gonna be Joey on the pole, Eddie in that number 2 spot, Tyler in third, Cody Winicky in fourth. Jeremy's gonna start fifth. Now, Jeremy, remember, he got hit and knocked out of a transfer spot in his heat, so it'd be interesting to see what happens there. Donnie in sixth. Lance going to be in that number 7 spot. Anthony in 8th. Buck's going to start 9th. And Jeff Ives rounding out the field in that number 10 position. Believable. Yeah. Ironically, it didn't happen to him, but Franklin is notorious for ending up doing barrel rolls. Well, there's a couple drivers in here that are surprised they're out. Anthony is on the outside looking in again. Winicky on the outside looking in. I'll tell you what, it'd be interesting to see if these guys can race their way up. This might be the most exciting B main we have seen yet as they head towards turn number 4. All right, they got them stacked up 2 by 2. Who's going to take the win here tonight? Remember, Buck ended up on his roof in his heat race. He's starting well in the back with Jeff as they head towards the start-finish line, looking for that green flag. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1. Joey's going to get a nice jump. He's got about a car up in front of the field. They're going to try 3 wide for second into turn number 1. Oh, we got one up on 2 wheels. I think that was Jeremy, as Anthony's not going to be happy with that one as they head towards turn number 2. Anthony trying to race his way in as they... Oh, no! Big wreck. Anthony knows it's in there. Eddie gets turned around as Joey, Winicky, and Tyler now in transfer spots. Let's go see if we can go take a look and see what happened to Eddie here. They're still 3 wide. This is physical for that final transfer spot. You got to know why it's elbows up. Oh, the 67 of Donnie just sent it in there. That's what got him turned around. This is a wreck. This wreck fest? Yeah, I mean, sometimes it looks that way, right? Ooh, a little bit of contact for that number 1 spot as Winicky tries to race his way in. Side by side for the lead, heading towards turn number 2. Winicky can't keep it. Tyson. What's up, Tyson? Down into turn number 2. Little bit of contact for second. Tyler's going to get into Winicky, then get into the wall. Into turn number 3, heading up the hill. I'll tell you what, that was the longest iRacing, ironically. Yep. It's funny, we were talking about Wreckfest, and yeah, we had a bunch of wrecks. Jaden, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. As they head into turn number 4, coming down the hill, it's going to be 2 laps complete when they come across the line. We're going to get a 5-minute warm-up after this, guys. It'll be the time to go use the bathroom. I'm going to pull up and talk about the points as they head into turn number 1. Joey leads the way. Winicky second. Tyler in third. Those 3 are transferred in. How hard do they want to battle? They got about a 2.5 second lead over Donnie. Anthony looking like he's not going to make the feature here tonight. That is unfortunate for him. Unless he can catch a break, if he's got to have a big wreck. He needs a miracle. This series is going about the same as his real life this year, except minus having to rebuild motors and stuff. As they head into turn number 4, going to be halfway through this one. This time by B main is going to be halfway complete. Joey getting a ton of pressure from Winicky. Winicky trying to win this B main, but how hard does he really want to push it? Does he want to take the chance of getting himself knocked out? Oh, they're going to send it to 1. Joey's going to overshoot a little bit. Winicky dives underneath as Tyler climbs the wall. These guys are trying to wreck really bad. I don't know if they want to go to the feature. Down into turn number 2, Joey continues to lead. Winicky still trying to find his way around as they head towards turn number 3. Winicky looking to the outside as they come up the hill. Can't get it to go as Tyler going to bang the wall again. Donnie is closing in on that number 3 position. Up the hill looking for turn number 4. Good battle for the lead. Taylor, thank you for the follow. As they come out the final corner, here comes Winicky. Finally with position as they come down to the line. Drag race to the start finish line as they head towards turn number 1. It's going to be 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as Cody ships it in. Joey's going to fall in line as Cody slides out. Tyler's going to stay away from the wall in turn number 1 and 2 this time. He's got to do it. He's got a little bit of a cushion, but he doesn't want to give it away. Down into turn number 2. They ship it in. Still single file. Joey almost to the back bumper. Winicky, he's going to drift out a little wide. Down into turn number 3. They're going to head up the hill. They're going to get the white flag out of turn number 4. This time by as they come up the hill. Winicky leads it. Joey second. Tyler in third. Donnie fighting for his life as he tries to close in on that number 3 spot as they hit turn number 4. White flag is in the air as they come down the hill. They're going to get one more time around. One more time around. Can they all keep it in one place? Can they keep it off the wall? Guys, don't go anywhere. We're going to get a little bit of a warm-up, and then it's going to be absolutely epic tonight for the feature. Remember, they're going to do the feature with the halfway break. If you're 1 lap down, you get that wave around. If you're, well, regardless, you get a wave around. You can only get 1 lap back, and they go back at it again. These features can be absolutely insane and fun to watch as they head up the hill. One more time. One more corner for Cody Winicky. Oh, I just see now. Who was that? That was Donnie. Was it Donnie? No, Donnie's in the picture, though. I think it was Buck getting that wall, but Donnie looking for a spot. Can he get there through the final corner? Goofs up his entry. They're going to pull away. It's going to be Winicky with the win. Joey second. Tyler in third. Wow. Well, that was definitely interesting. All right, so the B main in the books here tonight, guys. And, yeah, what a race. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the stuff in Discord so I can read off the points. But I'm going to go ahead over on the Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kickside. We got a little treat from you. From series sponsor, Just a Trim.
Lawn service where we don't beat around the bush. We charge you double for half the work. Correct, we've done the math. You are shelling out money for a full lawn transformation here, and you're only getting a trim. And let's be clear, it's not about quality here, it's about making a quick buck. Overpromise and overcharge. It's comical, but hey, at least open about it. Just a Trim Lawn Service, Green Bay, Wisconsin. You bring the checkbook, we'll bring the lube. Just a Trim Lawn Service.
And there, guys. I hope that was funny. But that was Just a Trim. As we get ready for the points, I'm going to go ahead and read them off. I didn't get a chance to load them in because, you know, I did the points instead. All right. So, our points leader, Sean Winkler, we've seen him. He just barely made it into tonight's feature. As these guys, I'm going to go ahead and go to crashes and give you guys something to look at while I read. Timothy Mismere in that number 2 spot. Noah Sanders in third. Is Timothy here? I think Timothy's here tonight. Winicky in fourth. Nicholas in fifth. All right, so how close are these points? So we do have team standings. MFR is leading the points in the team standings, 194 points. 906 Dirt has 191. Racecraft Academy 171. So they are 20 points back from second. But that points battle for the lead is awfully close. Just a Trim has 164 in fourth. AMX with 145. MMR with 140. Legion Speed Sports at 92. And Shockeye Racing Performance 72. So how close are the points to the lead, Sean? from Racecraft Academy is at 106 points, and Noah Sanders in second with 99, tied with Timothy. Winicke's going to be in fourth with 95, and James Burke in that number 5 spot with 92. So just to give you an idea where the standings are at, we're going to be getting into the features here in just a few as these guys run a warm-up. They do have a 5-minute thing here. And, yeah. So, what did you guys think of the commercial over on Facebook? Hold on, we're going to go ahead and... Ooh, I can do it over here. Alright, I'm just... All right, having a little bit of fun here, guys. I just showed the TikTok the ad as these guys are beating and banging here in practice as we close in on tonight's main event. And the warm-ups always kill the views. So we got about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. I don't know, guys. We were having a little bit of fun earlier. I was picking on Vandenbush. What did you guys think of the quick little commercial I made for him? I thought it was funny. We'll go ahead and watch it one more time over on Facebook as we get ready for tonight's feature.
Lawn service where we don't beat around the bush. We charge you double for half the work. Correct, we've done the math. You are shelling out money for a full lawn transformation here, and you're only getting a trim. And let's be clear, it's not about quality here, it's about making a quick buck, overpromise and overcharge. It's comical, but hey, at least open about it. Just a trim lawn service, Green Bay, Wisconsin. You bring the checkbook, we'll bring the lube. Just a trim lawn service.
Racing here so far tonight. Ox, how did you like that commercial? Ox, thank you for the like. Ox is going to be making his rounds. I'm sure we'll see him over on YouTube here in just a minute. Bye-bye. Yeah, there he is. There he is. What's up, Ox? What's up, Ox? We got 11 people over on YouTube. Appreciate you guys. Definitely appreciate you guys out there. YouTube coming in strong here tonight as that is the end of warm-up. Let's get ready for tonight's main event. Starting on the pole here tonight. I don't even remember. All right, so it is going to be Nathan Metoxen. That's why I couldn't remember. Nathan who? Hey. I'll tell you what. Nathan works for Just a Trim that we just seen the commercial for. But yeah, Nathan Metoxen going to be starting on the pole here tonight in heat race, or in the feature with Chase in second. Joshua going to start in that number 3 spot. Cody with a K starting in 4th. Vandenbush going to start in 5th. Brett Smith in 6th. Nicholas in 7th. Nick Nowak in that number 8 position. Zachary Drapkin in 9th. Noah Sanders in 10th. Cody Winicke in that number 11 position. Greg Johnson in 12th. Followed by Joey Herbie in 13th. Sean Winkler in 14th, and Tyler, is it two line or toe line, in that number 15 position. 15 trucks looking to take on the track, looking to take the win here tonight. Who do you think is going to be? Let me know in the chat as they got them stacked up and lined up, and we're going to get ready for the green flag. What do you guys think? Eggman, Ox over on TikTok. He says, Eggman. All right, we are waiting for them to roll off. Remember, we will get a halfway break. I forget how many laps we're doing here tonight. 15 laps. So, lap number 7 will be the halfway break. They'll restack them, re-rack them, then they'll do a Delaware restart. And they'll duke it out for the final 7 laps. All right, guys, let's just take a minute to go ahead and thank all the sponsors. We're going to do the quick version of this. It's going to be 906 Dirt, BGM Racing, Farness Racing, Just a Trim Lawn Service, Minuteman Racing, NWRA, Northwest Racing Association, R&M Automotive, Racecraft, Refuse to Lift Media Promotions. Thank you guys for those sponsors. We got the Hard Charger Award from NWRA, Fastest Lap Award from Farness, Minuteman, what a save moment. And of course, we have the Racecraft Podium. Don't we have another podium? Oh no, Racecraft Podium. Only one. I keep forgetting we only got one series this winter series. Is a head towards turn number 1 drag race as they're side by side into turn number 1. But Toxic going to make a little contact with Chase, then gets bumped from behind. Everybody makes it through turn number 1. They weren't also lucky in the heat races, but they make it through the feature. Much more truck. Little bit of oh man, Cody absolutely smokes Chase into turn number 2. Chase stuck in the wall. That is unfortunate. I think he's going to have to take a tow as he is up on the wall. So is Brett Smith. All right, so Nathan out front, Winicky in second. Oh, they are hot right now. They are hot, hot, hot. Let's go ahead and take a look and see if I can go find that wreck. There was a chase. Oh, man. So let's take a look and see what happens as they come down into turn number 2. Chase is going to get absolutely demolished for, oh, they touch here. And boom! Stuck up on the wall. You know what? That isn't really, there wasn't a whole lot Cody could do. We're going to just drift back as it looks like the 61 of Josh jumping the wall there. That gets into the rest. They are all wrecking into turn number 2 as Noah Sanders gets wedged up on the wall. Is he going to have to take a tow? Oh, he's stuck. He is stuck up on the wall as Matoxin continues to lead. Cody second. Joshua third. Vandenbush in fourth. Greg in that number 5 spot, and it's all chaos as Zach gets sideways as it gets into the back of Tyler, I think it was. Nope, it was Nicholas. He almost turns around. He's going to lose a few spots. He's got that number 1 badge on his trucks. More pounding than your favorite only. Yeah, it is. Definitely getting a little rough out there. These guys are elbows up, condoms off, I think, tonight. As they head towards turn number 2, Matoxin continues to lead. We are watching the chaos back in the pack. Zach's trying to move his way back up. He's going to try to get comfortably in 8th, but he's going to have the 53 of Joey up underneath him. Drag race out as Sean is up in the... Nick gets inside wall all by himself. Nick must have been jealous. He figured he hit the wall on himself. Everybody else getting a little action. So he wanted to get up in the mix. As we have Joey and Zach leading on each other in 3 and 4. Zach going to get the worst of that. Sean's going to get around. Zach going to try to race back. Now, Zach a little bit rusty here. He was talking about that in practice. So he's trying to get back into the groove of things. We might see a few mistakes and a little bit of trouble getting around some of these guys. Out of turn number 1. We got door to door between Joey and Sean for that number 8 position. So just to give you an idea, you know, we're not missing any action up front. Everybody pretty much a second apart. This is where all the action is. Right around this number 7 position as Joey leads this group. He's got Sean all over the back of him. Almost contact there. Looks like some of the battles up towards the front might be starting to get a little bit closer, as it looks like Greg Johnson trying to close in on Vandenbush. But we are watching the battle still here for that number 7 position. Sorry, number 8 position. as the heat continues to turn up for Joey. He's trying to get a little bit of room. Into turn one, three wide at the back of the pack as they go into turn number one. Man, they are risking it for the biscuit back there as they head into turn number two. 4 laps into this one, we are looking at 3 laps till the competition caution. That's going to give them an opportunity to re-rack them, restack them. These guys will get back out. Don't worry. Those guys that have gone a lap down will get that wave around. Joey, what's up, buddy? I see you out there. How you been, bud? We had a bunch of people up in here. It's quieted down a little bit. Thank you for the like, Joey. As Matoxin leads them across the line. Cody in second. Joshua in third. Vandenbush in that number 4 spot. Greg Johnson, Nicholas, Tyler, Sean, Cody Winicky. Man, it is crazy. They are almost 3 wide for last. 3 wide back in the pack as it looks like Joey's gotten shuffled back. As they come through turn number 1 and 2, he's going to look to race his way forward. Who's our biggest gainer right now? It's going to be Tyler in that 177. Some of these battles starting to get a little bit closer. This is the one I'm watching right here. Greg Johnson showing some speed. He is actually closing in on Vandenbush. I said watch out for him. I wouldn't be surprised if he got a top 3 or better here tonight. Up the hill, back down the hill, looking for that 1 lap to go to the competition caution as they come across the line. 1 lap to go. Cody in second, Joshua third, Vandenbush fourth, Greg Johnson fifth. Go see what's happening back there. These guys are going to have the opportunity to close back in as it's spread out quite a bit here. Looks like we got a battle here between the 177 and the 23 for that number 6 spot. The Toxin leads the way as they come up the hill. Should be getting that yellow flag this time by. Yep. Yellow flag this time by when they hit the start finish line. Matoxin leads the way. Cody second. Joshua in third. Here comes that battle for that number 4 spot. Greg's wanting to grab it now as they come down the hill. Vandenbush has it. Vandenbush is going to keep it as Matoxin, Cody, Harrelson, Joshua, Vandenbush, and Greg are going to be your top 5. Thank you for, wow, okay, thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the rose and the star. Appreciate it, Joey. As always, good to see you out there. As we are at the halfway point, these guys are going to re-rack them, restack them. It is fixed setup, Miller. Fixed setup. I believe you're in their Discord. It's AMX, or you were in their Discord at one point. All right, so they're going to line them up. They're going to give these guys some laps back as these guys that went a lap down due to getting stuck up on that wall in turn number 2. All right, so it looks like the guys that had to tow didn't lose 1 lap. They lost 2 laps, so there's still going to be a lap down here. But 3 cars all on the same trucks on the same lap. It's going to get interesting. Ah, I know you can't. I know you can't, Solomon. You've had a rough time. Oh, I heard one. Where did that come from? Oh, wow. Look at that. Joey with the Galaxy. Appreciate it, buddy. And the night helmet. The night helmet's kind of cool. Appreciate it, Joey. Oh, what did he give me this time? Joey, cheer you up. Joey with the cheer up. Look, Joey sending all kinds of gifts, guys, over there on the TikTok side. Team bracelet. Good game. All the good stuff as we are going to wait for these guys to go ahead and reset and get ready for the second half of this one. All right, they got everybody all stacked up. We're going to look to roll up the hill and then back down, looking for that green flag as they pull off Delaware restart. Matoxin is dominated here tonight. He won his heat. He's dominated here in the future. Can he hold on for 7 more laps? We're about to find out. All right, so the Toxin out front looking for that green flag as they come down the hill. Looking to fire off. When's he gonna fire off? I think it's gonna be over this jump right here. I think is where he can go. Green flag is out. Green flag is out as they head towards turn number 1. Side by side for second on Backman Toxin with plenty of room. They're gonna dive it into turn number 1. Let's see if they survive. They do. This time by, look at that. They've done it twice now. But turn number 2 has created havoc for this group in the feature. Will it here today? Yes, they're going to get more contact. We're going to end up, whoa, almost one on the roof. That's the 177 of Tyler. He's going to lose a few spots. So Tyler's going to go back a few spots as they come up through the field. Turn number 2 has been chaos for this group as it looks like Greg trying to work his way into that number 3 spot. He's going to give Josh the hip. He takes the number 3 spot. How about Greg Johnson up in that number 3 position as they head towards turn number 1. Turn number 1 down the hill. Single file. Greg looking for more. Digging up underneath Cody. Josh gets up underneath Greg. Climbs the wall. They keep it straight. Greg going to be elbows up here. He knows Greg was. He's going to pay it back as they head into turn number 2. You got it. Oh, by the way. Oh, David with the 100 stars. Appreciate it, buddy. Just seen that. Appreciate it, David. Down into turn number 3. Vandenbush now looking up underneath Joshua. Joshua might lose more here. Track position so important with this group. Everybody's so fast as they head up the hill. But Toxin leads the way. Battle for that number 4 position as Vandenbush going to slide in. We got contact back there between Zach and Nicholas. Zach out there in the struggle bus in that number 1. Down towards turn number 1. Zachary down low. He's going to slide into 1. Maybe a little bit of contact. Going to push Nick up the track. Sean going to take advantage. He's going to take that number 7 spot away. Zach up the 6. As they head towards turn number 2. Quite the gap between them and the rest of the crew now. Can they reel him back in? But Toxin, he's been flawless so far here tonight. Cody in that number 4K, he's got to deal with Greg as Greg is all over that back bumper. I'll tell you what, I think Cody's pretty used to people being all up on his back bumper. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Through turn number 4. Contact! As Greg gets into the back of Cody, they keep it straight. Looking for turn number 1. As they drag race down the hill. We got 11 laps in the books here tonight. We got 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go. Cody's going to trip high. Opens the door for Greg. Greg going to take advantage. He fills the hole. Heading towards turn number 2. Battle for that number 2 position. Going towards turn number 2. Cody going to slide up. Maybe gives Greg a little bit of a hip. Vandenbush into the back bumper of Cody. Greg's going to get the worst of this one. He's going to have to battle Vandenbush for third. No, he stays up underneath Cody. I don't know how Greg just survived that as they drag race up the hill, still side by side. Greg might be in that position to take the spot into turn number 4 as they come up the hill. Side by side into turn number 4. Greg down low, Cody up high, drag race down the hill. Give that number 2 spot to Greg. Here comes Vandenbush looking for a podium here tonight. Hoping he can put 2 Just to Trim Pro 2 lights up into that top 3. Down into turn number 1. Oh, Vandenbush had to back off Cody. Gets a tap. Little bit of contact there. Vandenbush going to take advantage. That might have been a little bit of net code issue there. That cost Cody not 1, but maybe 2 spots. Cody going to ship it in. Oh, Joshua in the back of Vandenbush. Vandenbush sideways out of 2. Big contact here. This is actually drawn in as Cody's losing spot. Zach up into this battle. Zach now side by side with Vandenbush. This is the battle for third as Greg is pulled away. But Toxin has checked out as they head through turn number 3. A little bit of contact here in turn number 4. Down the... Oh, Cody gets the wall all by himself. He can't spell his name right or come out of turn number 4 right. Down into turn number 1. Josh has that number 3 spot, that final podium position. Zach is looking for it. Might have been a little contact. There is definitely contact between Sean and Vandenbush behind him. Zach going to work here as he is up quite a few spots here tonight. But Sean Winkler up, wow, he is up 8 positions if he finishes behind Vandenbush. We're going to head into turn number 3. A little bit of contact as Vandenbush tries to cut it a little close to the corner. As they come up the hill, give that number 5 spot to Winkler. What's up, Shane? I see you out there in the chat. Up the hill, look at now back down as they're going to get the white flag. This time, Bias Metoxin has one more lap to go. One more lap for Metoxin. Greg in second. Josh in third. But here comes Zachary as they head into turn number 1. Battle for that number 3 spot. A little bit of contact into turn number 1. Josh back into that number 4 position. Give the number. Wow, they're 3 wide behind him. 3 wide back here for that number 4 position. Heading into turn number 2. Will they make it work? Oh, the 23 Nicholas up into the wall. What a battle back here in the back for 4th on back. John Winkler has made it up 9 position, but how about Greg up 10 spots up into that number 2 position? Coming up the hill, let's go Drapkin, says Cole. As they come up the hill looking for the final corner. Zach did a great job racing his way back up the field, shaking off that rust as they come down the straightaway, looking for the checkered flag, but Toxin takes the win. Greg second, Zach third. Who's going to get for Josh? Sean Vandenbush. What a crazy finish back there for that number 3 position. All right, let's go through the results one last time. It's going to be Metoxin with the win. Greg Johnson in second. Zach's going to be in that number 3 position. Joshua Gaiman in 4th. Winkler in 5th. Yeah, phenomenal job for Nathan. Gonna be Vandenbush 6th, Nicholas in 7th, Winnicky in 8th, Cody Harrelson in 9th, Nick Nowak in that number 10 position, Joey in 11th, Tyler 12th, Noah 13th, Chase 14th, and Brett Smith in 15th. How about that win for the youngster out of Wisconsin, Nathan Metoxin, digging in as they come down to the line. Let's see this kid celebrate. Oh, Greg got off the track. Greg got off the track. No. It was definitely action-packed. All right, so Greg's so excited he forgot he had to come down here and line up on the straightaway. We'll get him. Dylan, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and turn on the headset so I can go bring in these guys for an interview. All right, let's get to the Discord. Let's see who's in waiting for an interview. Eeny, meeny, miny. Look, we're going to get the best 3rd place interview ever.
Oh.
Cool. Thank you for the like. Appreciate it. Man, what an action-packed race. Zachy, you were in, it was chaos back there, and I know you were shaking off the rust a little bit. Tell me about the action back there. I mean, there were some fast guys back there and a lot of contact.
Oh, 100%. Starting in the back of the pack, first off, yeah, we really were rusty. It's been about, I would say probably about 2 months since we got to run a pro light. So it felt really good to be back in the truck and realistically just get moving with these guys. The field has stacked itself now. There are so many heavy hitters now in the MX series. So it really is good to be back where we need to be. We're going to have to get some better heat races because I got to say, Josh ran away in our heat race and I just could not catch him. So we started a little bit deeper in the pack and some carnage early on, but I'm stoked we were able to get a pit halfway through and reset the truck, reset your mind, and just go full steam forward second half.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little crazy back there, and you got to keep it in your mind that you got another half of the race, and you get to restack them up. Is that important? I mean, to not lose your cool and put yourself in a worse position?
Oh, 100%. I was very frustrated, let's just say that, going into the first half, because starting back in the pack, getting shuffled to last, literally in the first corner, and I think I got collected in every single big wreck that was within 4 or 5 car lengths. So we literally just did not have a good first half. But just like you said, pretty much go to the pit, reset your mind, and really we've really put on a charge towards the second half with a fresh truck. So I'm just stoked to be back up where we need to be. And Unfortunately, we missed the first round. We were out testing the real car, out running the real race car. So we missed the first round. So we're gonna have to put on a real charge to get this championship wrapped up again.
Well, good run here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
Oh, definitely. My whole team that backs me. This truck looks good with the number 1 on it. Redline Oil, Signature Propellers, Competitive Edge Performance, Waddle Industries, Sign Pros, EBCO, McMullen Transaxle, Skydive Elsinore, Down South Motorsports, and Cynical Fab. And realistically, all you guys are for streaming. I love watching this stream, James. So it's always great to come back and just listen to that beautiful voice that we get a great stream on.
I appreciate it. Always fun to have you out here and appreciate you coming out. Greg, man, I told everybody you were fast last week. I don't think you got exactly the finish you wanted, but this week, and you were muted. I don't know if you know that. Is that on my end? No, it's not. But good run, Greg. You get that number 2 spot. Had to get a little bit of elbows up, but man, you were ripping tonight. And a lot of spots forward you had to move.
Thanks, James. Yeah, we tried hard, and like you say, the pace doesn't really matter, especially when you're talking about within a half a second front to back in the whole crowd. So I'm just stoked to make it through. It's great.
You know, you keep getting faster and faster every week. I know sometimes it's hard with these guys because it is definitely a tough group. But do you feel yourself moving up into the top? 3 to 5 people in this series. I mean, you've been consistently moving up towards the front.
Yeah, that's definitely what we're trying for at TWR, and definitely myself. We're definitely looking towards moving towards the front.
Definitely fast. You had to put a lot of work in here tonight. Definitely didn't get the heat race you wanted, but man, good run here tonight. Want to give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors.
Yeah, definitely all my family and friends, especially my brother Jeff. He helps me a lot with the racing, keeps me going. When things are going bad, he keeps me in it, so that's a big thing. And everybody at TWR, and you guys for putting this on, and all the great sponsors we have here, and everybody for coming out to race because, like you say, the competition's there, so it makes us all try harder, and hopefully we can try and clean up some of these corners a bit. But, other than that, everybody's doing great. So excellent. Thanks, James.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, I always appreciate you. You're one of the few guys that come and watch just about everything I put up, and I definitely appreciate that too.
Yeah, I like watching too, buddy. Thanks, man.
Appreciate it. Metoxin.
What's up?
You didn't have to straight line anybody.
Nope.
Man, that thing.
There's a lot of straight line behind me, though. That's all I know.
Yeah, there's a lot of contact back there. Look at you ripping here tonight. Win your heat race. Dominate the feature. Man, that thing was on rails tonight.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm surprised with the lack of practice and all that. I didn't know if I had anything for these guys because I know everybody's been getting faster with, Chase. It's been a while since I've seen him race, and I never knew that he was that fast. And same with, Taylor and Zach. I mean, all those guys have always been fast, but, having more and more fast people like Greg in them, it's nice, but it makes it harder for me to win, so.
Well, you've gotten everybody's gotten faster. You've gotten faster, and you definitely showed that here recently, where you've been up front a lot more, winning and closer to winning a lot more. I mean, that's got to feel good for you. I mean, it feels like we got a different group coming to the top here in the series.
Oh yeah, for sure. With how AMXs and how they're growing, with having over 28 people come in is nice, but that means there's more people, and then that means there's more fast guys coming in, and it's nice to see it grow, and everybody's getting faster and faster as the season goes on, or even as days go past if they're practicing every day.
For sure. Well, phenomenal race here tonight. Why don't you give a shout out to friends, family, sponsors?
For sponsors for AMX, I'd like to thank 906 Dirt, Farness Racing, NWRA, R&M Automotive, K&K Contracting, Racecraft Academy, and Minuteman Racing. And a big thanks to Just a Trim Lawn Service in Green Bay, Wisconsin for being the main sponsor of this series and for being my boss. But also I like
for signing that check, right?
yeah. And then a big thanks to BGM Racing and Dead Man Motorsports. And a
Appreciate
big thanks to all the people that watched. I appreciate it and supporting us in what we do.
appreciate you guys, man. What a race! What a race here tonight, and this puts you in a good spot, Metoxin. So can't wait to see what you can do next week.
Oh yeah.
All right, have a good one. Thanks. Enjoy the victory.
All right, there you go. I will.
All right, guys. I just want to go over a couple of them. We've gone over the sponsors. Metoxin just ran a. Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the Racecraft podium up. By the way, this is the Racecraft podium. It probably messed me up because Greg didn't get on the line. Dang you, Greg. But this was the Racecraft podium. Sorry about that, guys. I definitely forgot about that. But let's not forget, we got the What a Save from Minuteman Racing. I'll tell you what, I seen a couple contenders, but especially the 177 of Tyler. He was turned completely sideways at one point and somehow came out straight, I believe. So there's definitely a bunch of good saves that they're going to have to review this week and see who gets that one. Hard Charger. I don't know how it works. But we have the NWRA Hard Charger Award. I believe, according to SDK, it's going to be Greg Johnson. I don't know how that's affected by where people that might have to go back because they were top 3 last week. But Anthony will have more of that information. And then the fastest lap, that's probably the easiest one to call because we know it's going to be Joshua Gaiman with that quick time here tonight. So he's going to get the Farness Racing quick time fastest lap award. Guys, thanks for coming out. Appreciate the support. And I'm going to leave you guys with the Just a Trim commercial one last time just because it's fun. And until next time, as always, be safe and have a good night.
Lawn service where we don't beat around the bush. We charge you double for half the work. Correct, we've done the math. You are shelling out money for a full lawn transformation here, and you're only getting a trim. And let's be clear, it's not about quality here, it's about making a quick buck. Overpromise and overcharge. It's comical, but hey, at least open about it. Just a Trim Lawn Service, Green Bay, Wisconsin. You bring the checkbook, we'll bring the lube. Just a Trim Lawn Service.